Hello and welcome to the Pleasure Academy. Today we're diving deep into one hidden habit that silently destroys men's confidence, purpose, and happiness. Almost every man does it without even realizing it, yet 99% keep ignoring its devastating impact. 1. The silent habit. There's a habit so subtle, most men don't even recognize it until it's too late. Emotional numbness. It doesn't start with pain, but with avoidance. You stop feeling things deeply, convincing yourself it's normal. Life becomes mechanical: work, eat, sleep, repeat. You tell yourself you're fine, but you're not alive, just functioning. The spark that once drove you fades, replaced by constant distraction. This isn't weakness, it's exhaustion. When you ignore your emotions long enough, they stop speaking altogether. And that silence is the most dangerous place a man can live in. 2. How society trains emotional suppression. Men are raised to believe emotions equal weakness. From childhood, boys hear, "Don't cry, man up, be strong." Slowly, they learn that expressing feelings brings shame, while hiding them earns respect. But repressing emotion doesn't erase it, it buries it. Deep inside, unresolved stress turns into anger, anxiety, or emptiness. When a man suppresses too much for too long, he loses connection with who he truly is. He stops laughing wholeheartedly, loving fully, or dreaming boldly. Society taught him to act tough, but never taught him how to feel safe while being vulnerable. 3. The illusion of control. This emotional shutdown sneaks in quietly. You don't notice it happening because it feels like control. You stop overreacting, stop caring too much, and call it maturity. But what's really happening is emotional detachment. You start saying whatever to things that once mattered. You lose interest in people, hobbies, or even your goals. Each ignored emotion builds a wall inside you, brick by brick. And one day you realize you built a fortress so strong, even you can't get out. The world feels colorless not because it changed, but because you stopped feeling its color. 4. Everyday signs of numbness. In daily life, emotional numbness shows up in subtle but powerful ways. You wake up tired even after sleeping well. Conversations feel like tasks, not connections. You scroll endlessly through social media, searching for something that feels real. You chase short bursts of pleasure, caffeine, porn, validation just to feel something. Work doesn't excite you, relationships feel shallow, and nothing truly satisfies you. This isn't laziness or depression, it's disconnection. You're living but not living fully. Your body moves but your soul stands still. That's what this depressing habit does. It steals life without ever announcing it. 5. The science of emotional shutdown. Science explains this perfectly. Emotional numbness is the brain's defense mechanism against chronic stress and unprocessed pain. When life feels too overwhelming, your mind shuts down emotional responses to protect you. But the brain can't choose which emotions to block. When it numbs sadness, it also mutes joy, excitement, and love. The result? Emotional flatness. Studies show men experience this more often because they're taught to endure, not express. Over time, numbness rewires your brain's reward system, making real joy harder to access. It's like turning down the volume of life, until you can barely hear yourself. 6. The hidden cost of avoidance. Ignoring emotional numbness carries a huge price. Men who suppress emotions are more likely to face burnout, addiction, and relationship breakdowns. You can't build deep love if you're emotionally unavailable. You can't lead effectively if you're disconnected inside. Every unexpressed emotion becomes a weight that drags your spirit down. You might look successful, but inside there's emptiness, a quiet ache you can't explain. The cost of ignoring emotions isn't just sadness, it's the loss of aliveness. True masculinity isn't about hiding pain, it's about transforming it into strength, empathy, and wisdom. 7. Recognizing the pattern. Recognizing this habit is the first step toward breaking it. Ask yourself, do I feel joy less often than before? Do I constantly distract myself with work, screens, or noise? Do I feel emotionally flat even during good moments? If yes, you're not broken, you're disconnected. Awareness is the beginning of healing. You can't fix what you refuse to see. Notice how often you suppress emotions with, "I'm fine." That phrase is a mask. Beneath it lies the real you, waiting to be felt again. Healing starts when honesty replaces habit. 8. Step 1. Reconnecting with emotion. Step 1 to breaking free is emotional reconnection. Start by giving yourself permission to feel without judgment. Sit with emotions instead of running from them. When something hurts, breathe through it, don't bury it. Journaling can help. Write what you feel, not what you think you should feel. Over time, you'll uncover layers you didn't know existed: fear, grief, love, passion. That's emotional rebirth. The more you feel, the more alive you become. Remember, emotions aren't enemies to conquer. They're signals to understand. Listening to them isn't weakness, it's strength. 9. Step 2. Breaking the distraction cycle. Next, break your distraction cycle. Our world runs on noise, endless scrolling, constant notifications, background chaos. These keep your mind too busy to feel. Reclaim silence. Spend 15 minutes a day in stillness. No phone, no music, just presence. At first, discomfort will hit. That's your emotions resurfacing. Don't escape, listen. The goal isn't to find answers, but to reconnect with your inner voice. When you stop numbing yourself with digital noise, your mind starts healing naturally. Silence doesn't mean emptiness. It means space for truth to reappear. 10. Step 3. Building real connections. Emotional numbness thrives in isolation, so rebuild connection. Talk, honestly, not superficially. Share your struggles with a friend, partner, or therapist. When men open up, shame loses its grip. You'll realize you're not alone. Millions face the same silent battle. Emotional sharing releases the pressure you've carried for years. It doesn't make you weaker, it makes you human. Relationships deepen when you let others see the real you, not the strong mask, but the genuine soul beneath it. Vulnerability isn't a flaw, it's your bridge back to belonging. 11. Step 4. Redefining strength. Redefine what strength really means. True strength isn't emotional silence, it's emotional mastery. It's the courage to face pain, express love, and admit uncertainty. For generations, men were told to hide emotions to appear powerful. But power without empathy is emptiness. The strongest men are those who can hold space for others, stay calm in chaos, and love deeply without fear. Redefining strength means embracing both toughness and tenderness. You don't lose masculinity by feeling, you refine it. The modern man isn't heartless, he's whole. 12. Step 5. Living with purpose. Once you reconnect emotionally, fill your life with purpose. Purpose is the anchor that keeps emotions meaningful. Ask yourself, what makes me feel alive? What impact do I want to create? Build small daily habits that align with that. Exercise, learn, create, serve others, not to escape emotions but to express them. Purpose turns pain into power. It transforms loneliness into legacy. When you wake up with direction, numbness fades. You stop surviving and start living intentionally. Life's meaning isn't found in comfort. It's built through purpose-driven action. 13. The ripple effect of healing. As you heal, your energy changes, and people notice. Emotional awareness makes you calmer, more compassionate, more magnetic. You start attracting healthier relationships and opportunities. Your confidence returns not from ego but from authenticity. The world needs more men like that, conscious, grounded, emotionally intelligent. When one man heals, others follow. That's how change spreads. You're not just improving yourself, you're reshaping what it means to be a man in today's world. The habit 99% of men ignore could be the very key that awakens the next generation of emotionally strong leaders. 14. The door to freedom. The truth is, emotional numbness isn't permanent, it's a temporary disconnect. Your emotions aren't gone, they're just waiting for acknowledgement. Healing takes patience, but every small moment of honesty rebuilds you. Feel your feelings, speak your truth, and allow yourself to be human again. Life's depth returns when you stop pretending and start participating. Remember, numbness is protection, not punishment. But the walls that kept you safe once are now keeping you trapped. The door to freedom isn't out there, it's inside you, waiting to be opened with awareness. Emotional numbness may feel safe, but it silently kills your spirit. The moment you choose to feel again, you begin to live again. Stop hiding behind silence. Speak, connect, and heal. The world doesn't need tougher men, it needs truer ones. Don't be part of the 99% who ignore this habit. Be the one who breaks the cycle, reclaims his heart, and truly awakens. Thanks for watching the Pleasure Academy. If this message resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe for more transformative insights. Remember, awareness is strength and feeling is freedom. Until next time, stay aware, stay powerful, and stay alive.